I was just sitting here waiting for a video to render and playing with my sword because I think it's cool. I have absolutely no idea how to properly wield a sword. I'm probably not even supposed to be touching the metal portion of the sword. I know nothing about it. I just think it's really cool. It was a gift given to us, and I think it's cool. And I like to just sit here and kind of, look at it, play with it until I inevitably cut myself and then I put it away. Hey guys, the Goosh, our Patreon, is entirely what allows me to do all this. So if you got a moment, please check it out. The link is in the description. But as I was sitting here, I got looking around on the internet as well, and I see there's been some drama between Moist Critical Charlie and something called Sneako. I had no idea what the hell a Sneako was. Sounds stupid. So I decided to look it up, and turns out I was right. It's this now. In fairness, I'm not a huge Moist Critical fan. It's not like I hang on all his videos or anything, but I've known of him for a long time. As a matter of fact, the second video we made here at the channel was inspired by something he had done. He had played that Quap game, and I just thought it looked really fun. And so the second video we ever did here was inspired by Charlie having played it, so we tried playing Quap as well. So, here and there I'll check up on his videos. I've always been entertained by him, think he's a good guy. So I wanted to see what the deal was between him and this Sneako, and one of the first things I find in trying to look him up is this video he recently made in response to the heat with Charlie of him dancing around with his gun and and talking about his clips when he's holding mags, and I see that Charlie pointed that out to him. Immediately you knew this kid's a joke. He's just a clown. Because first of all, what does that mean? You dance around with your guns. You think you're the only one that has guns? Who gives a shit? That somehow makes you some sort of tough guy or something? It's just so comical, so over the top. You would have thought it was satire if you didn't realize this clown thought he was actually, I don't know, delivering some sort of a message or something. But and stuff like that kills me when you see people doing things like that. And so often when you see someone doing like that, there are people that if real gunplay were ever involved, they would just shit themselves. If they're ever in a situation where you don't know if you're going to survive that situation or not, I would imagine he'd cry like a little bitch. That's just so much try hard to that, and so disingenuous and so fake. But that wasn't bad enough. So I got researching more, and I saw I guess it was an interview. It was a podcast episode where he admitted to being a cuck. That's your thing, dude. I mean, I guess everybody's got their own kinks. I don't get it myself. I think it's kind of, well, maybe him being a cuck explains his need to play with his clips. You're compensating for something. But then I discovered something that I think is much darker and more disturbing, was his support of that creepy ass pedo movie Cuties. So this dude came out in full support of this movie and talking about what a favorite it is to him. That's a huge disturbing red flag right there. I mean, any adult male who admits to being a fan of the movie Cuties should probably be on a lot of different watch lists. So from that moment on, I mean, just in seeing that, if the scales hadn't been tipped enough, I have no use for this guy. No respect for him, no use for him. And then a little later on, I discovered a more recent video. He was doing some sparring with what looks to be an Asian kickboxer in the ring. And I'm thinking this is the first time he's probably thrown punches in his life, because that was some really limp-wristed, sad displays of boxing ability there. And why would you post something like that if you're that bad at something I guess maybe I don't know. I don't know the context. Maybe he's just showing that he's, trying to learn something. Trying to learn something that'll give him a little bit of machismo. Don't know, but boy, it's got a long way to go in, in learning how to throw a punch. But it was just something I wanted to look up, and I only make this video because you just get, for me, you get tired of wannabes like this guy, just an absolute clown, looking for any way to get his 15 minutes. And hey, I see before he got before his YouTube channels got deleted. I don't know why. I'm assuming he has some views, perspectives that go against the terms of service. I don't think they delete your channel just for being kind of a clown bitch, but maybe they do. But anyway, I guess he had something of a following. That's disappointing that there are that many people out there that can be fooled. I'm going to guess it was an audience of, just from the little bit I know about them, much younger dudes who are easily fooled by a classic clown like this. I don't know. But anyway, I thought Charlie did an admirable job of berating him, an admirable job of outlining just how pathetic a loser this guy is. In short, I was interested in what the beef was, and it just turns out that this Sneako is nothing of consequence.